Hey guys, welcome back. I heard a quote the other day that says, "You are what you think about the most. What you think of, you become." And I've heard several of those same quotes. I think it's important for us to understand that we are in charge of our own thoughts. We're in charge of our own destinies because we can control what consumes the majority of our day. You've seen it. That person, whether it's at work or in a family gathering, that allows one negative comment to take charge of the entire day. When you see this, the first thing you think is, wow, how immature. And you're right in assuming that. I think that a negative reaction to a negative comment is essentially that, a lack of mental maturity, and we all suffer from it. That's partially why we hate it. When we see it, we despise it. We're repulsed by it. We think it's childish and we just can't stand to look at it. But we don't like it because I think that most of us have a little bit of that in us. That attitude lives in every single one of us. And when we see that mirror magnified with somebody's exaggerated reaction to a comment, we hate it. But mostly because it reminds us of something or a quality that we possess and we hate about ourselves because we understand how petty it is to let our minds be controlled by our emotions that are immediate and let our emotions make permanent decisions. They're going to have permanent results. Although emotions are fleeting, we know that is the wrong thing to do, but somehow we always suffer and we keep falling and making the same mistakes and allowing other people's comments and concerns and positive criticism or constructive criticism infiltrate our mind and affect our vision and affect our goal and affect our overall direction. I think it's important to understand that yes, in fact, you do control your thoughts. Your thoughts don't just happen. You're in charge of those thoughts. And whatever you want to think about, you can allow it to occupy your mind. I think if somebody has a comment, a concern, a criticism, I think that you should take it as what it is, as an opinion, not a fact. We should not accept all the trash that is dumped on us. I've heard somebody said the other day, how would you feel if somebody walked into your living room and emptied out a trash can in the middle of the living room? What would you say? You'd likely be pretty upset. You'd likely beat them up. Some stranger walking into your living room, dumping an entire trash can in the middle of where you and your family like to spend their time. Yes, you'd be very upset. You'd likely put a whooping on them. But somehow we allow other people to dump their mental trash on us. We allow them to see their inadequacies in us and call us out for it. But they don't know what your potential is. They don't know what your limits are. They don't know what your talents are because the only person that does is you. And sometimes even you don't know. I know I've suffered from it. So understand that you are in control of your thoughts and allowing other people, no matter how close they are, and no matter where they're coming from, whether it's from love, hate, jealousy, it doesn't matter. Allowing them to affect your direction and the way you think and to affect them, let them affect your goals and your visions and your direction is a mistake. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be you. It's going to be you sitting in the silence. And it's going to be you that's going to judge yourself the harshest. You can't allow other people to come into your mind and control your thoughts. You can't allow them to affect your mood, to affect your emotions in the least. Even your loved ones can have this effect. And many times it might come from a place of love where they might be trying to protect you. They might make a comment about you. You can't do this, or how do you think you're going to be able to change that? That project might be too big for you. The fact is that that person, yes, is coming from love, is saying these things because they don't see it as a possibility in their own mindset, with their own set of talents. And because they don't see that, they are deflecting what they think is not even possible, even though you might think it is. Don't allow other people to enter your mind. Your mind should be the most priceless real estate. To allow them to take charge is to give up control. Control of the only thing you're actually in control of. You can't control the economy. You can't control the weather. You can't control the next pandemic. The only thing you can control is the things that you're in charge of. And in this case, the only thing is your mind. You control your thoughts and you become what you think about the most. What do you want to become? I think if you're clear in your vision and you're clear in your goals, I think that this will be the easiest exercise you can ever accomplish. To be clear, to be concise, will allow you to ignore the naysayers, ignore the people around you that say that you can't do something or you shouldn't be allowed to do something or that you don't deserve anything. Block them. Because, again, you get one chance at this thing called life. You don't want to spend it worrying about what other people say about you, about what other people are deflecting upon you and dumping on you. You want to make this the best life possible. So go out there and do that. Just ignore them. They'll never go away. They'll be here for eternity. Those comments will keep coming, but it's your job to ignore them. Thank you so much. I hope this helps, and thanks for listening.